So quickly select random user. So let me select domain admin and domain users. We have defined the policy. But even though it will allow us to submit, because we are not going to check any policies, we have made them as disabled here. We have selected as none. Okay. 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 So let's talk about the policy. I'll try to quickly. So I have gone to. So let me select some role instead of entitlement, because it's taking much time. So let me select accounts payable and accounts receivable. So both are conflicting one. If you want, we can check. Go to policies. Select accounts payable and receivable. Role SOD. So here I have added a point, payable and accounts receivable. So both are conflicting. User should not get the access at the same time, but I have selected here. I'm going to click on Next and submit. What will happen? Let's check. So last time I have selected as none. So that is the reason it allows us to submit now. I have selected some other thing. The policy schema variable. Workflow. Open LCM provisioning. Because sometimes client will say we need to disable the policy. Sometimes they will say, we are going to allow the policy violation with some restriction. So straight away sometimes will say we are going to. We are not going to allow to submit access request with policy violation. So in that scenario, what we can do? So these are the options you can utilize. No need to create any custom code. So that is the reason I'm saying so. 70% of the requirement you can fulfill. So initially have selected none. So it allow you to submit. Continue means it will continue if policy violation are found also. So it allow us to submit. Now go to access request. So it allows to submit, but there is some policy violation data. Click on the details page here. You can check the policy violation data. Okay, so it will notify the manager whether this identity has some policy violation. What we are going to do, what action? Okay, let's try about the third one. Okay, just one question. the policy violation would be triggered. Okay, understand. But the entitlement would be, entitlement role would be given or not given. So it will be given. It will give. You can check the provisioning status over here. It's finished. Okay. Okay, yeah. So let's talk about the third option, interactive. The same role I'm going to assign for some different user. So you can use the quick link also to submit access request. You can manage user access page from here as well. Go to page. Select any identity. Let me select this phone's payable and receivable again, since it's a conflicting one. Click on Next. Click Submit. OK. OK, now it won't allow us to submit because policy violation will occur. And here we have selected as interactive. Interactive means it won't allow. So here you can modify. Now client is saying, OK, some client requirement will vary very often. OK, in that scenario you can utilize these. Now client is saying, OK, we should allow them to submit access request in that scenario. So let's see what you can do. So basically what I mean, don't get into the requirement first. I'll clear this policy violation will occur. The policy and violation name and rule. Everything will be mentioned here. Compensated control and a correction. Advice, which means what are the action they can take as an end user, what they can follow. You can provide some controls and correction advice over here. Okay. So the moment you are going to remove any role, it will allow you to submit previously. It was grayed out. The button was not enabled. Now you can submit the moment you are going to remove any one conflicting role. Okay, but client is saying now you have to submit in with some unfortunate situation where you need to provide this access to the user. Someone is out of the vacation. We need to get the work done immediately. So that is the reason we are going to provide this access with policy violation. In that scenario, what you can do, you have to select both the rules. Did you get the requirement? Nice. Are you want me to explain one more? Second, the requirement is okay. The moment I have removed one, it roll it. Allow me to submit right. Previously the button was not enabled. Yep. Now client is saying, in worst case, what situation, we need to provide both the roles, not only one role, we need to provide both. Okay, but if both the roles are visible, it won't allow us to submit. Basically, we need to submit with violation. Yeah, submission with violation. Yep. Okay, we are going to submit the request. There is a situation where some employees on out of office due to some situation. But we need to get the work done immediately in that scenario. we need to provide, we have to submit the request with both the rules, both the conflicting rules. Is it clear?